Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Libra. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. Now I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message, so please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So starting off the reading today with the Light Seers Tarot, and then we're going to use the Modern Witch Tarot to clarify, the Romance Angels, and then finish off the reading with the Hidden Truth Oracle Messages. Okay, so let's get into the reading. Angels of Love and Light, can we please have clear and concise messages? For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, what do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please, and thank you. Now I've turned the volume up on my phone as loud as possible, but if there are any issues with the video or the sound or what have you, please let us know in the comments down below, and I appreciate the feedback. My voice is definitely feeling a lot better than what it was, but it still has a little bit of croakiness now and again. So please bear with me, okay? But let's get into the reading anyway, guys. So what can we get for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, please, and thank you. First card out for you today, we have the Page of Wands, the Fool in reverse, Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in reverse. Well, there's your energy, Libra. And we have the Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse with the Four of Wands. Seven of Swords in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. And the Chariot in reverse. Okay, Page of Swords and Judgment. And then we have Death and Rebirth underneath. So Scorpio energy. We also have the King of Wands and we have the Sun in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Leo, potentially a Scorpio, maybe even a Sagittarius. We do have Cancer quite strongly here as well, guys, but we do have Aries as well, okay? And you could be dealing with a fellow Libra, or you just have these placements quite strongly in your chart, or maybe your person does, but you could be dealing with any sign here, guys, because everyone's here. But let's get into the reading. I feel like there is someone who wants to reach out to you. They're very excited when they kind of think of the idea of moving a connection forward with you and putting in the time, the effort and the energy into doing this. But I feel like as of right now, this person could be quite preoccupied elsewhere to do with the closure of another situation. Maybe they're in a legal battle of sorts, or dealing with a lawsuit or a legal contract of sorts, potentially with a karmic partner, a karmic ex, or in just some sort of third-party situation that has been relatively challenging. This could be in relation to their finances, their career, I'm getting their work, so their work demands for some reason. So I feel like I'm getting child custody as well, so potentially there's some sort of issues to do with that, or child support. I'm getting paternity issues for some reason as well, so that could be I feel like a very specific message there, guys, but that's what's going to come through, okay? So I'm feeling there is someone who views you as this beautiful light here. Like they feel that you are very balanced, you are very nurturing, very loving, very genuine, very warm. They know that you've had a tough time. They know that they haven't necessarily treated you equally in a connection in the past, and I feel like now this person wants to be able to give to you, but I feel like they are going through a lot of upheaval in their life right now. So it's like they want to start off fresh with you, and intuitively you know that this person's on the way, but they are needing to heal something within themselves first, or they feel like they need to heal something within themselves first. And I feel like this would actually be a great benefit if they did take a little bit of time to isolate themselves, to retreat from potentially anyone around them that isn't of a good influence right now, and just, I'm getting the sense of feeling a bit more zen for some reason. So maybe this person is needing to become more balanced, a bit more grounded. I'm getting emotionally balanced. So work-life balance could be a bit here, there and everywhere right now. It's definitely very chaotic in relation to energy, as we do have Mercury retrograde happening right now. So there's everything that seems to be, if everything can happen all at once, then it will do. So there could be some sort of issues that could be playing a bit of havoc in your love interest's life right now. I feel like your love interest is wanting to confess some sort of feelings, but they're also wanting to let you know of a third party situation that hasn't necessarily worked out. They could have been dealing with someone who lied to them or manipulated them in some sort of way. And I feel like your love interest is wanting to come forward towards you because they feel in a safe space when they're around you. They may view you as, I'm getting home for some reason. So you could be dealing with a very high level soulmate here, or even a divine counterpart, twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine. I feel like you've had to stay detached from this person because they've been dealing with a third party. So I feel like you have your priorities in order right now. You're very much focused on you and your own money and any other endeavours. You're not putting any work in relation to this connection with this person as of right now, because you're not willing to take that leap of faith when you don't fully have all the answers or if all the facts are there in front of you. I feel like you're not willing to kind of put all your eggs in one basket right now, and I feel like that's a really good thing. But if you are dealing with a high level soulmate or potentially a twin flame, then they could potentially be mirroring you as of right now as well, in a sense of they're not quite willing to put all of their eggs in your basket, as it were, because they still have something that they're going on as in their life as well. Like they're not fully able to kind of give of everything to you as of right now. That's what I'm getting. So it's like you're both, in a sense, not necessarily putting in the extra time and the effort with each other right now, but that's what it comes across in the 3D, like in the sense of this kind of earthly realm. Like you guys are not really doing much of anything in relation to the connection with each other, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes as of right now. So I feel like it's just in a sense of when things have kind of settled down a little bit, then you'll eventually have your conversation and kind of speak with each other and have that heart to heart and you know, have that kind of face-to-face conversation. But I feel like you are both, in a sense, keeping each other at arm's length as of right now, because it's probably the best thing to do. I feel like that is what the advice is. But what we're going to do is we're going to look into the Fool in reverse and the Justice card in reverse as well, guys. Okay, and see what additional messages we can get for you. So we obviously have Aries and we have Libra. I feel like this karmic partner, the karmic ex, if your person is dealing with someone in a romantic sense, has potentially been relatively reckless. Like they've made a massive mistake, and I feel like they're trying to go back on something to fix it, but it's not working out in their favour. So I feel like they have lost out a lot financially in relation to your kind of being in the connection with your person, because something hasn't gone their way. I'm getting a sense of mediation didn't go their way for some reason. Yeah, look at that with the devil energy. Wow. Capricorn energy. Yeah, something didn't go their way and it's not going to go their way. But I feel like whatever toxicity there has been or unhealthy behaviours or attachments are going to be lifted relatively soon. Yeah, there's going to be a sense of clarity after there was chaos and confusion. So let's look into the Fool in reverse, and there's going to be a breakup, separation or a divorce here with the Hierophant in reverse. Could be dealing with a Taurus as well, guys. There's definitely one is leaving something that's not serving them anymore. Why is the Fool here in reverse, please and thank you? This person wants you and them to kind of start off on a friendship type of basis. They see you as the future mother or father of their children. They see you as a future spouse. They see you as someone that would be a really lovely partner, like someone who would I'm getting a sense like bring them down to earth for some reason, like someone who would be able to provide them balance and peace in their life after they've not really had very much of that. I feel like deep down this is what this person has been craving for, and they may have tried to go after this in this other connection with this karmic partner and the karmic ex, but it wasn't meant to be. So I feel like your person is getting ready to drop that here with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they've lost out a lot here. I feel like your person's getting ready to open up to you emotionally as well, because you've been opening your heart space and healing yourself, and so therefore it's kind of like having a knock-on effect that this person is now seeing you and like, well, they want to kind of be in your life and in your presence because they haven't had the growth elsewhere. Why is the Fool here in reverse, please and thank you? The Libra. This person's probably not free and available right now to provide you with everything that they want to. Yeah, look at that. They want to provide you with everything with the Ten of Pentacles upright. This is what they want. They want you and them to move in together, to buy a house together, to have a family or blend families, or if you're not end up having children, then getting pets. I feel like this person is wanting to kind of build some sort of empire or legacy with you, and they know that you and this person having this connection, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time, but it will most likely be worth it in the end. What can we get here for the Fool in reverse? They may have also realised that they've potentially made a mistake because they heavily invested in something with someone where it was just all about the money, it was all about the finances, and there wasn't, in a sense, much emotion. I mean, we've got the Queen of Cups here, but we have a lot more pentacles on the board than we do of emotion here. So it's like this person was very much more into the physical reality in the sense of the materialism, the material world, and so therefore the Tower had to come in and kind of disrupt this situation from the past, because this person had to have their ego shattered, most likely. Okay, they had to go through some sort of awakening. I'm getting the Fool in reverse for Libra. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, or we got more Aries as well with that Tower. Thank you. Six of Pentacles. I'm going to pull a few more cards, but look, we have the Lovers underneath. Six, and we have the Six with the Lovers. So I was just saying about the material world, and sixes are to do with balance, to do with harmony, but they can actually be a strong indicator to do with the material as well. So that could be a number to kind of look into here, guys. Or you may be seeing sixes quite a lot now, or your person is. This person, yeah, the World in reverse with the Lovers. They know that the cycle between you and them is not over. They feel the spiritual connection with you, and they want to have an equal give and take relationship, partnership with you. You could be dealing with a Aquarius, a Leo, a Taurus, or a Scorpio as well. This person had to make a decision, and they know that they made a poor decision. I'm getting, they recognize that they went for the money, for more pentacles here, than they went for love. And potentially you and this person, when you came together, you went in it for love. You weren't into the sense of the superficial connection with this person. Like, you didn't really care what they had or what they didn't have. Like, you had the sense of unconditional love. Like, you had pure intentions with this person, and you may have, you know, put your heart on your sleeve in relation to them, but then they may have thought that the grass was greener elsewhere, because or where they were staying already, because they were comfortable, and they just had this sense of financial stability and security. But I feel like they've had to learn some sort of significant karmic lesson, potentially, if they've lost out on you, and now they feel like it's unfair because they want to come back into your life and to give to you, but you're not there anymore, most likely. Like, they don't have the same access to you as they may have done in the past, because you may have turned your back on this person or focused on you because they may have had unhealthy attachments or toxicity, or they may have tried to have their cake and eat it too, or they may have had some sort of codependent relationship with someone else, or they were dealing with an addiction of sorts, or they had issues with drinking, I'm getting. Yeah. This person may have had also issues with casual relationships in the past, like they were more into casual relationships and being chased by other people because they're potentially very attractive here, guys. So that could be something. If not, then also they were dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex where there may have been infidelity there, or there was an open relationship or an open marriage, and potentially they had an agreement with this karmic partner, the karmic ex, because they may have not necessarily had the kind of the love and the passion for each other. I'm definitely getting an indication with that relationship. It was like kind of sex without love, that type of thing. And I feel like your love interest wanted love deep down, but they may have given it to this karmic partner or the karmic ex, but it was unrequited. So therefore the karmic partner or the karmic ex wasn't really as into your love interest. But then when you came along and you shown genuine interest, then maybe this person may have thought that your love interest may have thought that you weren't the real deal, and that the love that they thought that they had with this karmic partner or the karmic ex was real. I'm getting I know that sounds a bit backward, but they were lying to themselves here with the King of Swords in reverse. And I'm also getting that they were dealing with someone who was lying to them, wearing a mask. I'm getting wearing a mask. The Star, Aquarius energy, Two of Wands coming out sideways as a block. Wow, look at that. Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups. And I'm going to take one more for the Fool in reverse, please and thank you. King of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords. This person couldn't make a decision in the past, and they feel blocked from coming forward towards you. They don't have the same access to you, even though that they feel there's a deeper connection between you. There is the emotional attachment there, but they have most likely come across as cold or nonchalant here, guys. But they're definitely spying on you. They're definitely looking out for what it is that you're doing in your life. I feel like your love interest is really going through it right now with a legal contract for sure. Potentially dealing with a divorce lawyer here. I feel like your love interest is very sad because they're reflecting on the connection and potentially realizing what they missed out on here with that Ten of Pentacles, that they could have everything with you properly, and with it not just being a sense about the money and the material and the sense of reputation or status, but you could have actually had the sense of, you know, emotion and love there as well. And I feel like your love interest is trying to figure out a way on how to come forward towards you. But they may have been relatively sneaky in the past. They didn't necessarily tell you of everything that was going on. So they may have felt that they were getting actually more peace by staying where they were because they were comfortable, but really what they were doing was that they were just ignoring certain aspects of themselves that was kind of like nagging at them to get out while the going was good, basically, with something else or with someone else. And they ignored that, and now they're having regrets about not making the changes in their life sooner to be able to come forward towards you. And now they feel like they can't approach you right now. This person most likely self-sabotaged the connection between you and them. And they know also that even though I feel like you've got the door open to this person, in a sense of if they wanted to message you, you would be open and receptive to this message. Or if they were to call you, you would pick up the phone. This person has some sort of fear or insecurity that you would most likely kind of shout at them down the phone, or you would ignore them, or you wouldn't be able to have an equal give and take conversation with one another. Like, you would be getting ready to fire insults at this person or call them cruel names or do something. Like, this person has got like this kind of image in their mind that potentially you wouldn't be so inviting if they were to come forward and tell you of everything that they feel like they need to tell you at this time in order for you guys to have growth and to transform this relationship and connection and move on forward. But this person feels like you're very much like in your own element right now, like you are focusing on a sense of self-love, self-care. You have a lot of self-respect for yourself. I feel like this person knows that if they come forward towards you, they have to come forward towards you correctly and show you that they are loyal to you, even if it's just on a friendship level first and building of a foundation and kind of taking time to kind of get to know each other again. But this person was more in their head space rather than their heart space, and they are having to transform certain aspects of themselves if they are able to communicate correctly to you about this healing, about having you and them coming together with a reunion or union or reconciliation. They feel this strong soul tie with you. They really do. But obviously, I totally get it. You may have felt like taken for granted by this person because they weren't honest or transparent with you, because this person may have been, I'm getting the word greedy or potentially selfish. That could be something. I'm also getting that this person was potentially a bit of a workaholic as well, so they were always about their work or their career, and about how much they had or how much they made or how did they look to everyone else. And I feel like, you know, you just had this sense of kind of pure love and care for this person. Like, you didn't really care too much about what it was that they did or what it was that they made, you know, in relation to finances, or, you know, what title they had as a job and all of this. I feel like you just felt this soul connection with this person, and you kind of opened yourself up to them, and you showed them your kind of softer, more sensitive, more feminine, vulnerable side of you. And this person didn't reciprocate, and they came across as potentially hard or untrusting, or you know, they just know that they didn't do right by you. And I feel like this person wants to change things around, but they're having a challenging time because they have good intentions in the sense of they want to transform and they want to do things the right way, but they are a little bit unsure about how to act and behave in relation to you, and they feel a little bit uncomfortable about it because, you know, when they're in your presence, it's like they completely melt, basically, because you just have so much healing, like, energy about you. I'm getting the sense that you are most likely a healer, or potentially you are into, you know, into tarot. You could be into the occult. I'm getting a sense of a Reiki healer, potentially, or you're into crystals, or I'm getting energy healing here, guys, as well. Yeah, I feel like you've just done a lot of work on you, and this person is basically in awe of your kind of beauty or how handsome you are, but it's not necessarily just about what you're exuding in the sense of a physical level. Like, this person finds you very attractive and they're very passionate about you, but it's a sense of your energy. Like, you just bring so much to this this connection, and this person knows that they have to be able to treat you with respect and approach you properly. And I feel like you've had to really, you know, work on you because you've challenged this person and their identity. Like, they have to be vulnerable as well emotionally if you are going to move on forward with this person. Yeah, this person has just been thinking about you a lot here with that Seven of Pentacles. They want to be kind and generous with you, but they've been confused about your connection. I'm getting the sense that you may be seeing sevens a lot. You've seen 7-7 or 777, I'm getting. But yeah, you definitely feel this connection with them. So let's look into justice in reverse and see what's going on here. This person can't stop thinking about you, by the way. They're up in their head about you. This person's up in their feels about you as well. This person didn't make a move in the past because they were fearful. They were fearful of the unknown. They were stuck in a rut, I'm getting, elsewhere. And it was just made practical sense to be where they are. But where they want to be is with you here with the Four of Wands. Okay? So this is the 1111 card. You could be dealing with a twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine. Look at that with the Justice in reverse. This is where this person wants to be. They want to be with you, and if they feel like it's unfair that they can't be with you right now, because that's what they want to be, okay? Look at that with the Strength card. It's like they know that they have to open up their heart first and to heal certain aspects of themselves and become more confident and self-assured before approaching you and balancing the scales, because intuitively you know that this person is coming forward towards you. With the High Priestess, you could be dealing with a Cancer. This person didn't follow their intuition in the past when it came to the connection with you, or they weren't really they were in the dark about you, but they were in the dark in a sense of feeling anxious and not sure about what to do in relation to this connection. It's like they had some sort of brain fog. But this person does have a lot of love for you, but they held back their feelings for you. They did. They don't want to be cold and distant from you. They know that they've upset you or disappointed you in some sort of way, or you feel this way. Knight of Wands, Justice in reverse. Let's get a few more cards. Seven of Cups. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. What else here, please, and thank you. Magician in reverse. We have Gemini, Virgo and Scorpio energy with that Magician in reverse. Six of Wands. Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck we have the Hangman, or the Hang One, Pisces energy, with the King of Pentacles, the Empress in reverse. Nine of Wands, Three of Swords. Yep, Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so as we can see here a bit later on, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the King of Pentacles upright, and the Empress in reverse, okay? So the King and Queen are meant to go together, but they realised they invested in someone who they thought that they were meant to be together with, where there was the strong physical attraction between the two of them, but there wasn't necessarily the love there. There wasn't the equal reciprocity in relation to that. I feel like this person was dealing with someone, a baby mama or a baby daddy here with that Empress in reverse, who they kind of persevered in this connection with because it was a sense comfortable and they had their financial security and their stability. But they were feeling relatively heartbroken because they then realised that things weren't equal between them. I feel like I keep repeating my words, guys, but it's definitely a strong karmic cycle here with these two nines next to each other. You could be seeing nines a lot, but I'm getting overall that this person potentially is dealing with some sort of bad karma right now, or a sense of stagnancy in their life because they weren't fully transparent with you, that they may have come across as a bit of a player in the past potentially, or a bit flighty, a bit hot and cold. You know, they've had options in the past. Maybe they felt like they could treat you as an option. That could be something for some people, I'm getting. But they have not been fulfilled where they are. But they also know that you haven't been fulfilled and you had to walk away from this person or the connection, and so therefore focus on your career and what other opportunities are in front of you, and then kind of work on what makes you feel good, what makes you feel passionate about things, and kind of not really invest with this person because you had to kind of learn to trust your own judgment. It's taken time, but you are definitely in a much better space now than what you were in the past. I feel like this love interest potentially ghosted you in the past, or they went quiet, they went silent, they may have abandoned the connection, I feel like they're getting potential karma for this, guys, with how they treated you. I feel like this love interest was very much more into their career anyway, so it's interesting to me. It's like they didn't necessarily want a commitment like back then, but they could potentially have been in a commitment with someone who they had a child with, so there was a sense of practicality there. Like romantically, they didn't necessarily feel happy with what they were dealing with this karmic partner or the karmic ex, but it kind of made sense for their career at the time to kind of be where they were, and especially if they had children. So not everything is exactly what it seems, but there's definitely been confusion, but I feel like something is getting cleared up for you. But this person's going to come back into your life, they're going to come back around, and most likely they're going to speak to you about what happened before and how you may have felt quite let down by this person because they weren't open and honest. I feel like your person is having to detach from quite a lot of people right now, or from a particular person or a situation that's not serving them anymore. But I feel like your love interest is potentially being used as of right now by this karmic partner or by the karmic ex. And I feel like you kind of knew this in the back of your mind that this was happening, but you've had to stay away from this person and focus on yourself because it wasn't anything more to do with you to kind of go back into this person's life or stay in their life and get involved, because that would just cause a load more havoc. But let's get into the romance angels anyway and see what additional messages we can get for you today. Everything you need to know about myself and the channel is in the description box below. And if you did fancy supporting myself in the channel, there is a donation link in the description box below. And also I've been kind of awarded with super thanks donations for every video now, which is amazing, by YouTube. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. And even if you do not financially donate, that's absolutely fine. A great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe and comment down below. And I'll eventually get back to you guys on those comments. But yeah, if you are enjoying this video, definitely hit the thumbs up button, as that makes a massive difference with the channel, and it really does help get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so much. I just feel like you may have felt incredibly wary here, guys, with this person, with this connection. Like you just didn't know whether you were coming or going, so you may have just decided, look, I have to detach from this person for the sense of my own self-preservation, and put this extra kind of time, energy and effort that I was putting into this person into myself. And if you and them were to come back together again as something overall more healed and more balanced and more an equal kind of healthier dynamic, then it would come into fruition. What else here, please and thank you? Calling in your soulmate. Wow, guys. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together, and chemistry. Well, we know there's plenty of like magnetic chemistry between you and this person. You could be dealing with a twin flame here, guys, as I was saying that earlier. I feel like you are kind of bringing this person in, but they're when you're bringing this person in, it's like they're coming back to do things properly this time, to come forward towards you correctly this time. But this person, it's interesting to me, like I feel like they may have not necessarily had very much to offer you in the past other than a sense of a physical connection. Rather than a proper commitment. So I feel like they may have been more into the idea of friends with benefits, that type of thing, and I feel like you may have just gone, well, no, I'm not gonna go down that route with you. I'm nobody's option. I'm like the option. I'm like the one to go for. I'm not like I'm getting someone's kind of mistress or side piece. It's just not gonna happen. So potentially this person may have not told you of everything in the past. I'm getting a sense of greed and wanting to have their cake and eat it too. That's what I keep getting. Free yourself. Wow, it's time to take back control of your life. Well, that's exactly what you did. You did that. You freed yourself from this person, but also very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. This person, your love interest, is going to be freeing themselves very soon, if they haven't done already, to come back into your life and to most likely have this conversation with you about trying to change things around, about trying to work it out. They're trying to let go of what's not serving them anymore. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I feel like you've been very much focusing on you. You've retreated your energy from this person, but they're having to do the same in order to make their way to you. That's what they're being asked to do. You know, your connection will not necessarily move on forward unless they have, wow, I'm getting the energetic space in their life to have the sense of something new in their life, to have you come back into their life, or for you to be present in their life, or for them to be able to have the sense of newness with you. They have to kind of declutter, I'm getting, for some reason. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, this person, this person is wanting to take you away as well. Yeah, they feel like there's a past life relationship between you. They want to flirt with you. They want to reconcile for definite. And they feel like there is a religious or potentially spiritual reason as to why you're in each other's life here, guys. This person is definitely feeling you on an energetic level. Yeah, this person is hoping that you guys can work something out, but they've got a new perspective on love, and they want to be able to invest in someone. And they know that if they were to invest in you, that they would have a very happy life. A very, very prosperous kind of future, I'm getting. But obviously you both are kind of knowing that, bringing whatever to the table. Like, if I'm getting a bit confused here, guys, and my words are getting muddled, I'm very sorry. We are currently in Mary. Your name could be Mary. Mary, I'm getting Merry Christmas now, so maybe the last person you spoke to. You spoke to this person last time at Christmas time. Or the last time you got together, you got very merry, and then that could be when you expressed your feelings or your love to this person. I'm getting the sense that they kind of remember that, if you did do that. They remember every detail of that day. Okay. But let's look into the Hidden Truth Oracle messages and see what kind of truths that they want to confess to you, or what you would like to confess to them, as we do have cross watches here, guys. So this could be if you've had no contact, little contact, or if you are in communication, it could be a bit sporadic here. This person's having to address certain issues with themselves, though. I'm getting lying has potentially been a big deal for this person, like exaggerating on the truth. I feel like it comes down to something of like trying to impress people, so they exaggerate everything. Maybe they feel like they're not enough as they are with what they've already done or whatever they've achieved in their life, so they have to exaggerate everything. If they've been awarded with anything to do with an achievement. I love you. Wow. This person loves you. I wish I could take back my words. Wow, okay. I regret lying to you. Well, we knew that, didn't we, guys? They did lie. What else here? The timing just wasn't right for us. I left you. Oh, I left when I saw you with someone. Maybe that's... You saw them out with someone, and then you may have had some sort of intuitive hunch or nudge or whatever that they could have been dealing with a third party. That's what I'm getting. My life is not as together as it seems. Well, we know that. We need to let each other go. We both know I'm not the one for you. I don't react when people mention you, and I couldn't let you get close to me. I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, you went towards this person and you expressed your love to them, but they couldn't let you get close to them because they were emotionally unavailable, most likely. They were blocked off. They didn't want to have anything in relation to love. I feel like this person has a lot of kind of deep wounds that they're having to address, potentially wounds from childhood I'm getting for some reason as well. I don't react when people mention you, so if other people in their life have said something about you, they're trying to get a rise out of them, especially if you're doing very well right now and they may be getting triggered quite a lot here, guys. I feel like this person does genuinely get quite upset when they're alone here, but they wouldn't let anyone else know of that. They keep that to themselves. I'm getting the sense that this person could be quite a proud person. We both know I'm not the one for you. So maybe this is what they kind of lied to themselves and potentially knew deep down that they loved you and that they were most likely the one for you, but they may have said this to you. I'm getting a sense that you being in this person's life and kind of turning their world upside down potentially came across as a bit of an inconvenience, because they had love for you or have love for you and they'd never felt that before, and I feel like it's really meant that this person has had to change a significant amount, and this person was comfortable and they were stubborn and they didn't want to change. They didn't want to put in the work. They didn't want to transform. They didn't want to kind of go after love. Maybe it didn't necessarily make sense at the time. Maybe it was just too much to kind of bear, in the sense of this recognition that, you know, that they would eventually have to free themselves because they knew deep down that they weren't at the right place or at the right time, and they felt stuck in some sort of karmic cycle. Maybe that's something that they weren't willing to accept for themselves. So they may have let you go in the past. They may have said, we need to let each other go and carry on down our separate paths as of right now. But their life has not been as together as it seems, especially if they had to walk away from you at one point, or you had to walk away from this person. Things have not been going well. I'm getting things haven't been cushy for some reason, so I feel like that could be just for UK viewers here, guys. If you are like an Only Fools and Horses fan, yeah, things haven't been cushy in this person's life. So anyway, guys, lots of messages have come through today. As I say with every reading, obviously please just take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, guys, but I hope that there was some messages in there for you today that resonated, if not the whole reading. Let us know in the comments down below, but I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. I hope you have a wonderful week. Please take care of yourselves and we'll speak to you very soon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye now.